I'd like to thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to, talk a little bit about your game. So could you just, introduce the game that you've been working on and your involvement with it?
Yeah, so my name is Olli and I'm working on this game called Swapper, which is kind of like a puzzle platformer which takes place on a space station, and it's about this device that can create you new bodies and transfer your mind between them. So the game is a very puzzle heavy thing, and everything in the game is made out of clay. So what you see on the screen is actually something that exists in real life that we have photographed and then done some magic tricks, and now it's there. So
that's very nice. Yeah, I noticed that there's a very distinct artistic quality to the stuff that's within the game. You really took pictures of everything in that game. You've taken a picture of and you've implanted into the game. Is that correct?
Yes.
So how long did that take you to work all that out?
It's faster than anything else we could do. Like, we are a team of 2 guys and 2 freelancers, so you can imagine the workload, like everything else we have to do. So this is probably the best way to produce something detailed and that looks like 3D, but this is not actually 3D.
I understand. Yeah, there's a very distinct artistic quality you're going for here. Where did you draw your inspiration from? Like, what was the wellspring of just kind of where you got all the ideas for this game? Where did they come from?
So for the gameplay itself, the idea came from a book called A Living Soul, which is about brain that's living in a glass jar. It's a kind of satire about what would be if you were a research brain that goes through lots of shit, like his memory is erased or something at some point. And that kind of made me think about creating a game about that, and I got this idea of a game where you can transfer your mind between different bodies, and that led me here. And the inspiration for the art came probably from many things, but I think maybe the main thing was that my mother is a ceramic artist, and I made some clay animations when I was a kid. And when I was starting to figure out what the heck I should do with this art, because like back then I was doing the game alone, I came to this conclusion that this may be a very nice style, and when I tried it, it worked very well, so I started using it.
Yeah, it's definitely a very cerebral looking game, and it's very impressive looking. So actually I wanted to know, it's planned to be released in around spring 2013 according to the trailers. So what else are you going to be tweaking about the game? What else do you have left to just kind of sort out before you finally release it on Steam?
So there are obviously some small bugs we need to fix, and then small tweaks like making text look nicer at some points, like so small things that I don't know, like I think there are hundreds of things we need to fix, but each of them are like 1 minute fix.
Oh, I see. Now, that sounds like a good plan. So after the Swapper is all done and released, do you have any plans for any other upcoming games in the future?
Like, I have this huge list, like probably 50 or something ideas for different games. Some of them are super bad and some are great, but like I have no idea what I want to do next. I'm probably working on games, but even that is not sure.
It sounds very ambitious. Olli, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks very much. This is Tom Farndon, Pixelitis.net, signing off.